Today I'm going to have tea and we're going to talk about my garden plan because I kind of need to make a to-do list for seeds that need to be started, plants that need to be bought, garden beds that need to be built, trellises I need to create. I have a lot of work to do and planning it is the start because then I'll know what I need to do. So today I'm going to have my tea, we're going to talk about it, and you guys get to see me kind of draw it out and make my lists and everything. So let's get started. I'm going to show you first off pictures kind of last year's garden at its peak in the summer. I have some footage that I took, some garden tours that I took then. So I'll show you some clips of that. I've already started a bunch of seeds this year and I know I'm going to have too many. I have a hard time letting seedlings die. So when I plant like 5 tomato seeds in a little start and they all start, I keep all 5 alive. But I love to give them away to friends, and that's why my mom and I always host a seed and plant swap in the spring in May, which I'll do a whole video on. It's gonna be fun. And everybody brings any of their extra and we just trade and swap and give away, and it's awesome. But anyway, so I know I do a little backwards start of my seeds before I make my plan, but that's just the way it happens. I get excited about starting seeds, and the planning isn't my favorite part because I kind of have to draw it out and like limit myself. When I'm just planning, I can be like, all these plants, and when I plan it, I can't have all these plants. Anyway, so first we're going to draw up a plot of my garden, and I'm going to point you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. But I have kind of different zones. I have my front porch, which has a lot of my house plants usually, but then I have like a zone along the front of my house where I do a lot of pots of things. And then they have the whole side of my house where I have a kind of a big round garden and some tubs. They're like, more pots. And then I have my 2 raised beds I built last year, and I'm going to build 2 more down. I have my flower wattle garden, which needs help. I have 2 little round grill gardens that I made, and then I have my hanging planters on my back porch and my herb planters on my back porch. So we're going to draw all those out, and then we'll get to that first. Let me draw that out first. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to kind of draw out my garden area, and I'm going to start with as far back here. Let's see, so I have 2 beds that let's start up here. It's hard to decide where I'm starting. Kind of going to draw my house. I'm not really getting much room on this side because I have flowers and things over there, but not max garden area. Deck. Okay, so I have a front garden area where I put a few flower pots. Like I have my lavender here. I can write that because it never moves. I also have my lemon balm. But then I have a couple other pots that I usually put here, which I don't know when I'm going to put in them yet. 1, 2, one of them, this one is usually mint. So that's my pots there. Then I have my trash cans here, which will kind of X out that space because there's going to be no plants there. Then I have kind of a bin here where I did peppers last year. I don't know what I'm going to do this year. Then I have my rose here. Then I have a big round garden. And I have a few more tote gardens here on the side, and one here, and kind of one here. Then off the back of the deck I got these guys, which I do the tomatoes in, hanging. I usually do them from the bottom, but this year I'm going to do them out of the top and see how that works. Then down here got my little raised bed on the hillside. I got 1, 2. Then I have the wattle, which I'm going to kind of denote with this because that needs to be fixed, but it's all sticks. Then I'm going to do 2 more of these down here. 1, 2. This is very rough, y'all. I have a grill bed there, I also have another little grill bed here, and there's like a path that goes down into the woods here. And then here I have a line of hosta. I'm going to write that. Hosta line, and behind that I already know I want yarrow and celosia, and that's going to be new this year. I'm going to write that in green. Yarrow and celosia is going to be there this year. Alright, so here's my really rough plan, guys. It's really can't see much of it, but so I have up here I have some mint, lemon balm, lavender, so I have some herbs here. I also have an herb planter here up on my deck and strawberries here, which they might move, but hopefully they come back. And this is herbs where I'm going to have basil, mint, oregano, stuff like that. I know right here I still have a rosemary plant. Here I have an arch trellis here. So here is my rough, very rough draw up of this, guys. I really hope it's showing up on the camera. Let me make it a little darker with my pen here. So this is the front house, deck, side, backwoods. Okay, these are trash. And I have this bed, which is probably going to stay there. I don't know what's going to go in there yet. This is like a shallow tub, usually gets flowers. This is another shallow tub. This guy is a big, deep, round, crazy. Usually I have a lot of volunteer tomatoes in there and all kinds of other things. Also, usually I put my lemon tree over here. He likes it over here. And these two, it's like 2 or 3 tubs here. I had an eggplant in here. They didn't do well last year. I'm definitely going to get the mushroom compost this year. And this bed last year I had a lot of zinnias, which I want to do again. I liked those. And then I did like marigolds here, green beans, and pumpkins on this. This year I kind of want to do green beans like inside of a tomato cage, or I want to make a trellis. And pumpkins are definitely going to be down here. I think I'm going to put them all the way down so they could sprawl out and not get mowed if they don't need to. So in this bottom bed I'm going to do pumpkins. And then I think in the next one I want to do potatoes. I don't know what I can plant with potatoes. I need to look that up. You guys can't see. So we got pumpkins all the way down, potatoes. Then in this little grill garden, I'm probably going to put some flowers. Like, what were some of the flowers I was growing? Like bachelor buttons, zinnias, other things that can take, they're pretty easy. Or some things that don't need a lot of sun. Oh, I also have for this yarrow celosia line, I also have hollyhock. That I actually grew from seed and it's growing right now, so that's cool. Alright, so I think I'm going to do cherry tomato. I might do my stripe paste in one of these. And my Roma. I also want to do a stripe paste here. I think I want to probably do a beef here. And then I might do some squash. hard to decide, y'all. This is nasturtium. I had a lot of that growing here last year. I think I'm gonna get some more like little side pots, and these are gonna be peppers, and they're gonna go down on the ground. These are hanging, but these will be down on the ground, and this will be habanero, jalapeno, cayenne, and then because I want to be able to bring those in next year. Then let's see, this guy. That's where my peppers were last year. Oh, I definitely want to have marigold. It'll be with all these. Anywhere you see a tomato, there'll be marigolds planted. Also, here will be a lot of flowers in the wattle. There's already a lot of flowers there. There's Shasta. There's Snapdrag. And there'll be bachelor buttons in there, and zinnias in there, and cosmos. Oh, I want cosmos here. I like those. I kind of want to put some zinnia up here, too. Alright, so this is my sort of layout. The next thing I want to do is kind of talk to you guys and write up a list of the things that I have to have in my garden. I already have some of it on here, but some of the stuff that I have already planted that is just like must have to grow. Number one, tomatoes. Definitely cherry, beef, and paste. Number two, peppers. We have 4 different kinds of habaneros. We have ghost pepper, ghost, jalapeno. We got cayenne. That's it. Oh, and my banana. And those I need to plant somewhere separate. They're definitely going to be these are all going to be in pots. In pots. So I can bring them in. Alright, then the next thing I definitely want to have is green beans. And I want to do them on the tomato cage or some kind of upward trellis. Maybe not on the arch. The arch did good for them, but I don't know. I would rather, like, if I could just put them like on an obelisk type arch right here and do green beans. Like one that just goes up in the air as high as it can. And this is green beans. And I have a couple of them that go up in the air as high as they can. Save space down on the ground. Green beans, definitely. What else do I want vegetable-wise? It's so hard. Oh, potatoes. Pumpkins. They also need something to grow on an arch or something, so I might need to do another arch over here. Or like another arch on between these two beds I'm going to make, or maybe like a big trellis here that they can grow up and over to the ground on even. Like that would be cool. My kids could make a fort under it or something. I don't know. We'll see about that. So those are sort of like my must-haves. Now I have like all my flowers, which I have marigold, zinnia, cosmo, I have nasturtium, Bachelor button. I have the yarrow, celosia. I have, oh my gosh, there's just so many. There's even more flowers. Oh, sunflower. I wonder if the green beans, if I did sunflowers here, the green beans would grow up them. That would be ideal. I would like that. Yeah. So this is rough and ready, y'all. Like, I don't even know everything I'm planning where yet, but I do know I have. So now we have, I'm going to say, to do. I definitely want, I know, another eucalyptus. I bought that. And I want that in the front again. I bought that last year. So to do, I know I need to make the green bean trellis or tower, and I'll add in here some pictures of that for you so you can see what the heck I'm kind of talking about, because my drawing ain't helping. Also, I need to make 2 new beds, and they're from pallets. I need to order dirt, and I want the good mushroom compost. Because last year I did not really add any aids to my soil, and it showed. Alright, so 2 new beds, and then maybe some trellis on the new beds. Trellis tunnel. Order / buy potatoes, potato starts. I need to clean out the old hanging buckets and get 1 new one. Oh, fix the flower wattle. I need to clear for the new beds. Clear area, AREA, for new pallet beds. I have a tree I need to cut down, a tulip poplar. No, it's a beech. Cut beech tree down. Okay. So this is a lot of to-dos. I really hope this all makes sense. One day I'll be better at doing this, but this is how I do it. This is my plan. It's rough and ready, and it's probably all going to change. I'm going to start planning things, and stuff will change. Also, cucumbers, see? Cucumbers, guys. Cukes. I don't know where I'm going to put those. Maybe here to go up this side of the trellis. So I'll have a tomato going up this side, cucumber going on this side. I like that idea. And I also have room here for other things. I had a lot of marigolds in there last year. I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of volunteers. So this is rough and ready. I still haven't anything in here yet either. But again, it'll come as I take it. But a lot of the peppers are going to go in tubs or pots. And then all the other things are going to go in the ground. And this is my little to-do list, y'all. You're going to be coming along with me. I just yesterday, which I will link the video because that'll probably come out before this, or maybe after, I'm not sure which, but I just cleared out my, oh my gosh, can't talk. I cleared out where the elderberry is. Whew. Cleared out the elderberry area, and I took some cuttings from that. So hopefully we'll have some more elderberry trees to give to people. That'll be really cool. And yeah, so this is my rough and ready plan. You got my must-haves, what I'm starting from seed, what I might be buying, my to-do list, and my little rough and ready plot here, so you can see it all. I showed you guys in the beginning what my garden looked like in the summer, and now I'm going to show you a quick clip of what it looks like right now. This portion of my garden here, this was a pepper last year. Here's a little broccoli. Usually I put a tomato in here. I don't know. There's my rose bush. I don't know if I should prune it or not. It's still so tiny. Might just let it go this year. You can see all the new buds coming off. This looks like it needs to be pruned. And then here's my 2 cabbages, which I don't know, man, if they will go to seed or not. And then here, I'm pretty sure these are all turnips. Let's see. Hold up. 2. They're still kind of little, I guess because I planted them so close together. Turnips. So usually I do a tomato in here and some other things once the turnips and the cabbage are done. I'm not sure yet what's going to go in there. Same for that. This was a sunflower last year, and I don't know, I forget what else was in here. I actually have some spinach growing in here. That's crazy. This is an eggplant that didn't do well. I don't know what's going to go there this year, but I'll draw it all out for you. And then we come down to these 2 beds here. Let's see what I got still here. I have rosemary, which I hope will live. Last year I did pumpkin in here, squash in here, tomato. You can see there's some like, I think that's either broccoli or cabbage that's been eaten down. There's a calendula here, which I don't know if will come back. And there was some turnips in here too, but I don't know if they're still here. I don't know what I'm doing here yet either, but I got this bed. Something that can go on the trellis will go on it. Probably, I might do beans, I don't know. I got my broccoli down here. Should probably come harvest this guy. He looks decent. He doesn't. I don't know what that is. It looks like it might come back. This was peppers and marigolds. Peppers aren't going in here this year. We definitely need more dirt. Peppers are growing in bins. And I got my flower bed, which desperately needs to be revived. You can see all the sticks. I need to redo it. I have a pile of cedar that's been there killing the ground, I hope. So this is my Shasta daisies. Still in here. Oh, you can see some of the tulips. I see tulips and daffodils coming up. And I think this is columbine or poppy. I'm not sure. Yeah, those 2 get me confused. I don't know what's going here. I might put my ranunculus in this. I don't know. I need something that can dry out a lot. And then here, we're going to clean all this up, and I'm going to try to do 2 more of those beds here. And this is down where it will get frosty. It will be cooler, so because it will be more shaded. So I don't know what I'm putting here yet. We shall see. But this line here usually has hosta along, and I'm going to start pulling that ivy down, and I'm going to be putting celosia and yarrow in behind the hosta, and just kind of, I want it to go down this hill. It's going to be a fight with the ivy. It might be an unrealistic idea, but only time will tell. Alright guys, so I hope you had fun with my crazy little write-up of what my garden area around my house is going to be like. Obviously, I don't live on a flat yard. I don't have space for big gardens. I also don't have money. I want a tight budget. So when I build my beds out of pallets, it's because it's what I have. And I have a hill, so I need some kind of terrace. And that's what those pallets are going to help me with. It's not going to be made to last forever, but it's going to be made to make me happy right now. And make me a garden and make me food right now. And I really try just to make the things we're going to eat and the things that I can grow. Like, a lot of people like to grow corn and watermelons. We always try melons. My kids always want me to grow melons. I have never had good luck. They always come out like this small and then they die. I don't know. Melons are hard. But we always get green beans, tomatoes, peppers. Right now I have out there turnips and cabbage and broccoli, which we had some turnips and broccoli in our dinner last night. It was cool. So, oh, that's another thing that I need to add to my to-do list, y'all. Clear the ivy behind the hosta. Clear ivy where I want to plant my celosia and my hollyhocks and my yarrow. I need to clear it. I need to get weed stuff to lay down too. And get weed block. So I can lay that down. Alrighty guys, so this is it. Garden plan. We got lots to-do lists. There's lots of videos. If I make each one of these things on this to-do list a video, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 videos. It's a lot of work. I don't think I'm going to make everything a video. Maybe some of it will be combined. We shall see. Wish me luck. It'll be fun to see what it looks like in the summer.